Hello, boys and girls, men and women, young and old. Welcome to my channel, Triangle Queen. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit groggy, because I am groggy. I'm a little bit sick. Even though we're having amazing weather, but I still managed to catch a cold. Typical. Anyway, let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you a fight from a competition I did last month in DCU. Here we go, enjoy. Okay, so the fight starts. We're just waiting, getting ready for the referee to start it. And by this stage, I was just completely, really tired. I could barely even feel my legs. I had 2 wars before that. And that goes to show how quick I fell. I got back to my feet. And she got a lovely takedown there. But I hit the mats really hard, like really hard. So I was kind of dizzy for this. After that, I was really dizzy for the whole match. So basically, I was just in survival mode. I wasn't in as soon as she took me down like that, I already decided I'm not gonna try to attack or anything too crazy. Number one, I didn't have the energy, and number two, my head was spinning. So I was just like, played safe, tried to make it to overtime. And to be honest, that's kind of I guess it's not the best game plan, because I don't know, obviously I wasn't really on the attack, and as you can see, she was ragdolling me. So it's not the best game plan to have, and I kind of frown upon it when other people do it. That day when I did it, I wasn't happy with myself, but to be honest, it's just what needed to be done. This was the fight for the gold medal. I wasn't going to do anything stupid. I knew I had no gas, barely any gas, so I was just gonna kind of play it safe and hopefully not get submitted. At this point, I was still dizzy, and she just kept piling on the pressure. Like right here, I let her take my back. I never do this shit in training. I always at least fight a little bit more. I don't just basically kind of lay there, which is what I'm doing right here. So watching this back, I'm actually so disappointed. I couldn't have done better, but I'm happy with my defense. I train a lot of defense in my gym by default, because I train with guys 90% of the time. So they're bigger, stronger. A lot of them are more skilled, higher belt. So I'm basically on the defense a lot in training anyway. And that definitely showed in this competition, in this fight in particular, where I had to be on the defense for pretty much most of it, if not all of it. And I credit that to my training. That's prepared me well for times like this, where you just gotta dig deep. And here you see my opponent just basically pretty much having her way with me, going from side to side. And in my head, I'm just thinking, I'm not gonna let you submit me. So this was pretty much my game plan, because I saw her fight. She already fought a few times in her division, and she won gold. And I watched her fights, and I thought, yeah, she's a badass. So I wasn't surprised at all to meet her in the final in my division. I was not surprised one bit. And as soon as I got my hands on her, I thought, yeah, I can see why she's already a champ. She's just really good, and very agile, very fast as well. And thankfully, my strength really saved me in this fight. I may look real skinny, as people call me, but do not underestimate. That's something I learned the hard way. Never underestimate your opponents. I am way stronger than I look. Even big strong guys in my gym tell me all the time, wow, Chi, you're so strong. And I'm just there like, yep, I know. So I'm definitely genetically blessed in that area, but I also do a lot of strength training. I do a mini strength workout every day when I wake up in the morning. I do my stretches, I do some push-ups, squats, all that stuff. And then, of course, I do a little bit in the gym as well. Not much. I'm not really big into strength training with weights anymore because I just got boring. But I do a bit in the gym. I definitely do my cardio, but that obviously wasn't good enough for this competition because I was already gassed after my first match. So basically, for this whole fight, my opponent kept going for arm bars, kept trying to take my back. I kept escaping. Here I escape another armbar attempt, and I realize now by this time she's tired. And I see an arm and I go for it, and I'm so confident in myself that I would have got that armbar, but I ran out of time. And that's what happens when you stay on the defense for most of a jiu-jitsu match. When you finally get that opportunity, chances are you're probably going to run out of time unless you don't have like 10 seconds to go before you decide to attack. So I definitely learned a lot from this fight. Definitely did. And since no one got the submission, we're going to go into overtime. So we'd each have 1 minute to submit the other, to determine a winner, and whoever submits, or whoever, if there's no submission, then it's whoever escapes the quickest that wins. And my opponent got the choice to go first or second, and she chose to defend first. So I picked armbar, and I picked the armbar because I knew I was so close to getting it in regulation. That's why I picked it, because I knew I had a good chance of getting it, and that's exactly what I did. Plus, I already got an armbar finish this competition during my first fight, so I'm very confident with my armbars. And I was lucky enough to get the tap. Well, not lucky, I guess. I did use some decent technique in that armbar. And now it's her turn, and she chose to take the back, which I was pleased about because I'm very, very confident in my back take defense. Very confident. And that's again due to training with a bunch of killers in my gym. And there, the referee stopped it because the time I submitted her quicker than she could submit me. So somehow I won. Somehow. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video breakdown. I'll be back next week with another competition fight video, also from my fights in DCU. If you want to keep up with me and my daily life learning as a martial artist, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I also have a blog which unfortunately got deleted because I'm the most disorganized person in this world, and I wasn't paying attention to my emails. I wasn't paying for the hosting, and I didn't realize that I had to have my stuff backed up either. So I found out like last week when I wanted to post a new blog post that my blog and all my work that I've been doing for the last, I don't know, maybe 10 months or so got deleted. So I'm honestly just heartbroken. I don't even want to look at writing and making a new blog, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. So look out for that. And once again, thank you so much for joining me on Triangle Queen. I hope to see you all next week. Have a good one.